would I do a reality show again? I don't know. It would be tough.
Just get your band and do like a Big Brother. Just put you and your band
Oh
in a house.
Honestly, we should just do that in general, because it would be like, we could just put it on a YouTube channel. It would be very entertaining and also not entertaining at all.
And instead of like these elaborate like veto or whatever, it's just like you guys standing on amps for as long as you can, just like make it all like music
sounds
related.
Good. Yeah, no, that sounds great to me.
Speaking of your band, can you talk a little bit about them?
Yeah, so I can just go, down the roster here. So my drummer is Ian Guthrie, which is my older brother. He's also my recording engineer and producer, and pretty much anything I need him to be at the time. I've been making music with him since I was a kid, and it's been really great. And it's always nice to kind of have the backbone of the band be your family. So that's my drummers, Ian Guthrie. On bass, there's Philip Conrad, and then sometimes a guy named Kelly McCarty, and sometimes a guy named Trigby Myers. But Phil, I've known again for about a decade. We all met. All of us kind of connected on my first album, Among the Wildest Things, and I was recording that record with a producer named Rick Beato at the time. And Rhett and Phil, Rhett is my guitar player, Rhett Schull, and they were both interning at the studio at the time, and we all met there, and they ended up playing on a few tracks. And really, the rest is history. We all just really hit it off. We all have the same sense of humor. We like a lot of the same things. We love the same music. But most of all, when we, it was kind of the first couple times I got them to play with me on some live shows, that I realized that we had something that's special together. When us four guys are in the room together, some really cool stuff comes out of it, and that's happened all the way up until today. And I love those dudes. They are like brothers to me. And yeah, that's the band. That's Good Trouble. So we go by Noah Guthrie and Good Trouble.
You being the songwriter, the singer, the guy bringing in the music, do you have a sound in mind for the band when you come into the recording studio, or do you guys kind of all figure out the sound together?
Yes and no. So and now we're actually we're doing things a little differently than we have in the past. But usually, I would say I'm usually the main songwriter when it comes to the band stuff, and it's usually just because I've written the song ahead of time, and I present that song to the guys in a rehearsal or when we get in the studio, and then we all put our own thing on it. They all help arrange it, or in some cases we rewrite some stuff together, and then there are some cases where we write things together from scratch. We just did that recently. And yeah, I think as far as sound goes, our whole thing is to try and just let ourselves be ourselves when we approach the song. And one of the biggest things is to never, no one in the band, this is what I admire so much about them, no one in the band ever tries to steal the spotlight from the song. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, so this one has the microphone in it. All right, so I'll back up a little bit. All good. What was I saying? Oh, so what I admire most about the guys in my band, and just about the way that we function as a whole, is that we're never trying to outshine the song, right? So we're never trying to make sure that I get this awesome vocal riff in here, or Rhett gets this awesome guitar solo in here, if it's going to take away from the meaning and the words and the overall feel and impact of the song that we're creating together. So it's everybody knows when we walk in the room, we check our egos at the door and just, try to make the best piece of art that we can. And it usually works out pretty well. And it's also just kind of being upfront with one another. When someone does something that you don't like, you just got to tell them like, hey, I don't like that, and it's going to be fine. But yeah, I think we just work really well together as a unit, and yeah, I'm proud of that band.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want more, the full interview is now up. Click here or the link in the description box below. It'd be great if you liked and subscribed, and if you have any suggestions on who I should interview, let me know in the comments. Thanks, and have yourself a good one.